Hello my beautiful and makeup loving friends. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Emily and today we are going to be talking all about the new makeup releases in Pay or Stay Away. I'm kind of a hot ass mess right now. I've been up since like 5:50 and I wanted to pre-order the new P. Louise palette. Well, it turns out that P. Louise and the people over there had a fire drill happen or a fire incident happen with the building. So right before it was supposed to launch, they all had to evacuate the building. And thank goodness someone was there to like let everyone know, and thank goodness they were okay. But still, it seems like someone was trying to sabotage the P. Louise pre-launch for the new palette. But they went back inside around 6:30-ish, and I was sitting there like refreshing the page like a madwoman, waiting for the palette to drop because I know that guy's gonna sell out. It's P. Louise's first colorful palette, and it's one of the prettiest colorful palettes I've ever seen. And I finally was able to pick the palette up around 8 a.m., so I had been waiting almost 2 hours to get the palette. It was a struggle, let me tell you. It just really seems like someone put a curse on the P. Louise pre-launch because that was a hot mess. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on the new makeup releases for the week. So, oh my gosh, why did I put this one as my first one? Okay, so Lancome is coming back out with their La Rose powder. This is going to be coming soon. It is limited edition and it don't have a price yet. I believe last year they were around the $50 range, maybe $50, $60. And it is releasing in the shade Starlight Sparkle, which is different from the one that they released last year or the year before. It's an iridescent gold. Okay, so if you go into Google or YouTube right now and you type in DIY rose highlighter, you will see so many results for a DIY Lancome rose highlighter. And there's a reason why everyone was trying to make a DIY for this guy. Number one, it is extremely expensive for a highlighter, but with that being said, I'm not necessarily opposed to spending that much money on a highlight because Lord knows I have before. Number two, the rose petal that you see and the beautiful rose design that's inside of the little box that you get is not actually the highlighter product. It's just some paper rose petals with highlighter sprinkled on top. So a lot of people were really disappointed that the actual petals themselves weren't even the highlighting product. So a lot of people who purchased it were really disappointed that the actual product itself was not the rose petals, it was just sprinkled on top of the rose petals. Thus leading us into the DIY phase where everyone made a video on how to make a DIY rose highlight. And most people were able to do it at a much lower price. And finally, number three, I have watched a bunch of reviews on the rose highlighter from Lancome because I was so curious. It is so beautiful. I thought I wanted it for myself at one point, but then I realized by watching other people's reviews that the highlighter wasn't even that great. And for that much money, for that little a product, for that gimmicky of a product, if I do say so myself, in my opinion, it just really isn't worth it. So if you want something like this and you are intrigued, girl, go look on YouTube. There's a bunch of videos and I guarantee you will save some money and have a really beautiful product as well. Next up on the Pay or Stay Away list, we have the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost. I've talked about these a couple times on my channel, but he actually released the launch video of them and we got to see the colors and we got to see the price. These are going to be retailing for $32. They are available in 5 different shades and they are available right now. But something that Jeffree didn't mention when he put up his launch video is that these actually aren't going to be shipped until October 5th. So technically this is a pre-order and some people were kind of discouraged and upset by that, and honestly I can understand why. If you're going to buy something and you don't know it's a pre-order, then you're going to expect it to come to you fast. But he released some interesting shades. So 3 of the shades that he released out of the 5 were a bit more neutral. He released a kind of mid-tone champagne gold, a lighter kind of icy gold, and then he released a frosty peach type of shade. And the other 2 shades that he released were a bit more unique. He released a shade that was a little bit like the Trophy Wife highlighter from Fenty. It's basically a gold green duochrome shift with some sparkle in it, and it looked really pretty, but that's not for my skin tone. He also released a duochrome highlighter that was like MAC blue brown, he said, which sounds interesting, and on the right skin tone I think it could be pretty. But I went ahead and went the safe route and I got the shade Wet Dream. I mean, classic Jeffree giving us those types of names, right? It is a beautiful frosty champagne metallic highlight. I can't wait to receive it. I'm really excited to try it. I'm going to do a video, of course, and compare it to his Skin Frost because honestly, the swatches, they looked metallic, but they didn't look that much more metallic than the Skin Frost. So I'm excited to see what these look like in person. Now, next up on the list here is actually an indie brand, and I typically save indie brand launches for my indie interest series that I do here on my channel, which is basically the same thing as Pay or Stay Away, just focused on indie brands. But I'm just so excited about this palette that I wanted to put it in here. So this is the Menagerie Cosmetics Feral palette. This will be available for pre-order on October 5th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it will be retailing for $39.99. So I absolutely love this palette. I love the color combinations. I love that beautiful, warm, salmony pink. I love the greens. It's just beautiful. It's just perfection. I can't wait to buy it. I'm definitely going to pick it up and do some reviews here on my channel and some tutorials and whatnot. I think they really hit it out of the park with this one. They released something a while back that was Dragon Game of Thrones-ish related, and it was pretty, but I don't know, I wasn't really drawn to it. But the Feral palette's a different story. I think this palette's beautiful, and I'm definitely interested in picking it up. The next item I wanted to talk about today are the new Sephora mystery kits. These are available now. They are $16 and they come in 3 different mystery kits. It looks like these come with 3 deluxe size samples, and one of them will be a mystery item. They also come with a collectible pin as well. So I actually really like these sets, and I think that they're a cute idea. I think that the $16 price point is amazing because if you go into Sephora and you go to that little kiosk that's up at the front that grabs you every single time that you're waiting in line, like you'll just be waiting there and you have your one item that you went there to purchase and you weren't going to buy anything else, and you see that kiosk and it just sucks you in and you end up buying like 3 little mini size things that Lord knows you didn't need. That is literally me every time I go into Sephora. But I really like the idea of these bags because those are usually like $15 to $20 each for just one little mini sized item. And I like that these are an entire mystery bag of mini sized items for 16 bucks. So you're basically getting 2 items for free if you were to get the mini size on its own. So as I said earlier, there is a cheek kit, a lip kit, and then a liner kit. So the liner kit I'm not interested in at all. I absolutely love the Balm's Schwing liner, and I don't really venture away from that liner. I love it, and I haven't really found anything else that's as good as it, in my opinion. This comes with the Kat Von D tattoo liner and the Stila liner. So I'm about to say something that will probably get me a lot of thumbs downs, and this is a very unpopular opinion, but I do not like the Kat Von D Tattoo Trooper liner. There. I said it. And this has nothing to do with Kat Von D as a person, so don't even try that. Don't even start. I just don't like the actual product itself. I felt like when I would wear it, my shimmer shadow would transfer onto it, and it would basically diminish the look of the matte black eyeliner. Every single time I wore it, it did that. I don't know why. I don't know how. And I know it's absurd. It's probably your favorite liner, but it just didn't really work out for me. Now, I think the cheek kit is actually really cute. It looks like it comes with a NARS blush, a Bobbi Brown, maybe bronzer or blush. I can't really tell which one it is. And then it will include one other cheek product in the bag, and you won't know what it is. So it'll be kind of like a little surprise. So I love cheek products. I think that's a great idea. I think these would be great stocking stuffers or great gifts in general. And I really like the lip mystery bag as well. It comes with a Kat Von D lipstick, it comes with a Bite Beauty lipstick, and then it comes with a mystery lipstick as well. The Kat Von D and the Bite Beauty lipstick look to be more of like terracotta shades, which I love. So these look really, really beautiful. If I didn't already own that Kat Von D shade, which I'm pretty sure is either Lolita 2 or Double Dare, because it just looks like it on my phone. I don't know, I could be wrong here. I'm pretty sure I already have that shade, and I'm pretty sure that I have a shade that's very similar, if not the exact same one, to the Bite Beauty multi-stick as well. So I won't be purchasing it for that reason, but I would if I didn't already own those products. I really like the idea of these bags themselves too. I like the idea that you can try out new products and not have to break the bank. I mean, it's only 16 bucks. You can try new things, and one of the items is a mystery item. So you have that kind of mysterious fun of collecting all of them and, you know, seeing which one you got in your bag, and it's just fun. It's just a little fun element. It reminds me of when I used to hunt for the Pokemon mystery toys in the box of Pop-Tarts back in the 2000s. No one else did that? Just me? Okay, well, I collected like all of them, and it was really fun to buy a bunch of Pop-Tarts and see which Pokemon I got. And this is really reminding me of that scenario. The next item that I wanted to talk about this week is the Becca Spanish Rose Glow Highlighter. This is available now, and it's retailing for $38, which is the standard price for just a single compact of a Becca highlight. This is a collab with someone on Instagram named Lizzie P Makeup, and she is from Spain, so this product is meant to represent Spain. Now, as far as the actual imprinting on the powder itself, I think they represented Spain beautifully. I think that the promo photos look amazing. I love the red roses surrounding the actual product itself. I think that the pattern that's on the actual powder really reminds me of Spain and like a beautiful Spanish woman. I love it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I also think that the shade of this highlighter is absolutely beautiful. It's a gorgeous kind of dusty rose gold type of highlight, but I think that this highlight would be absolutely stunning on basically any skin tone. Someone with really deep dark skin could use this as a beautiful highlighter. If you have really fair skin, you can use this as a blush. If you have medium skin, I think this would be a beautiful blush topper, or you could just wear it as a highlighty blush. But I actually really like this as an addition to the Becca line. I think that this is pretty unique for them. They don't really have anything like this that's available right now. They may have done some stuff like this in the past and maybe in limited edition collections. I don't know. I don't keep up with them that much, but I think this is a nice addition. I think it's going to suit a lot of people, and I love the overall inspiration for it. I think this is a great product. Now, am I going to buy it? Probably not, because I've mentioned a couple times here on my channel that I'm not crazy about the Becca highlight formula, and I don't want to spend $38 on a highlight right now. So I'm going to skip over it for right now, but I do really like it, and I might purchase it one day in the future. And finally, I think that I saved the best for last here today. My friend here on YouTube, Paulina Beauty, is getting her very own collab with Blush Tribe, which is also an indie brand, and I probably should have saved that for indie interest, but I'm just so excited for her. It is so freaking cool. She's getting her own collab, she's doing her own eyeshadow palette, and I am giving 2 pats on the back and a round of applause for Blush Tribe, because Paulina is a smaller influencer, but she's extremely talented. And let's face it here, we have a lot of extremely talented influencers and beauty YouTubers and just people on social media in general who are interested in makeup who do not have a large number following, but they are talented as all hell. And for some reason, they don't have a big following, for whatever reason that might be. But they are super talented, and I really appreciate Blush Tribe reaching out to someone who is not at the top of the beauty industry like everyone always does. We always see the same exact people collabing. I mean, come on, people. There's more people in the beauty community than just the 5 that are sitting on the thrones at the top. If you know Paulina's channel, she loves color just like I do, and if you know Blush Tribe, they don't release neutrals at all. They're kind of like Juvia's Place, but honestly, I think they're a little bit more colorful and a little bit more interesting than Juvia's Place. I'm not trying to be mean, Juvia's Place, I love you too, but Blush Tribe just has something very unique about them that I really like. But I am so excited to get my hands on the palette when it launches. I'm so excited for Paulina. That is so freaking cool, and she's amazing, so check her out, definitely. I will have her link down below, of course, but I'm also really happy that we're seeing a brand do this, because I feel like brands are gonna kind of notice that and possibly start handing out collabs to people who are really talented who just might not have the numbers. Let's face it here, I'm pretty sure we all know that the numbers mean absolutely nothing. Like, let's face it, come on, they mean nothing. There are so many talented people and they just don't get the recognition they deserve, and I really hope that we start seeing brands, you know, paying attention, because, dude, open your eyes. There's some really talented people out here, and yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about it, so rant over, I guess. But that is everything that I wanted to talk about here on Pay or Stay Away for this week. Please do let me know down in the comments below, as per usual, what are you interested in getting? What are you skipping out on? Is there anything that's coming up that I didn't talk about that you are going to be purchasing? Because I like to know the new releases as well. I'm not always keeping up, and sometimes you guys let me know of things that I didn't even know about, so I appreciate it. But I do hope that you consider subscribing if you have not already. I am doing Pay or Stay Away every single Monday, and during the rest of the week I have all sorts of makeup goodness happening here on this channel. So if you are not already subscribed and you would like to be, I would love to see you hit that button down below. I do also hope that you consider giving this video a big old thumbs up and turning on the notification bell if you want to be notified when I'm posting. And if you don't, then you don't have to do any of that. But I hope you are having an absolutely amazing and beautiful day wherever you are, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye!